Okay, so first, let's touch on gear. I'm gonna go with the essential gear first, and then I'm gonna go with some optional ones that you might like or don't, but they're not necessities at all. But the first couple of things I'm gonna name you are going to definitely be ones I highly recommend you use at all times when you're riding for your safety and others, and make it more comfortable for yourself. Okay, so your first and arguably the most important piece of gear you can get to start off with is going to be your helmet. Go down to your local motorcycle shop, try on some helmets. What you're looking for is to try find out what is your head shape and your head size. Once you figure that out, you can try to pick a helmet. Helmets come in many different styles and many different brands. Try to find you something simple, straight to the point. Make sure it is DOT certified bare minimum. Do not cheap out on a helmet either. This is for your protection. Some states don't force you to wear a helmet. Wear the damn helmet. Okay? Wear the damn helmet. It is not that complicated. It is not that deep, especially when you're starting out. Just because you're hard-headed does not mean you have a hard head. Another piece of gear you want to get while you're at the motorcycle shop is going to be some full fingered gloves. You can get fingerless as well, but your first pair should be fully fingered. Cover your whole hand. There's a lot you can get. It's not that complicated. Let me show you some I like to wear. This is my first pair I ever got. 30 bucks, 25 bucks. Not that complicated. Full fingered to a little bit of padding, not too much padding. Nice, simple, straight to the point. You should have these bare minimum. Second pair I got, really expensive ones. If I get in an accident, these are going to protect me. Always make sure you got the knuckle armor. The knuckle armor helps and protects you. These are not going to be cheap, so that's up to you if you want to get these ones. Just make sure you got something that covers it all. It is worth it. These are really good. Fingerless. They're fingerless. They got some padding in here. They can help me out a little bit. It's not that complicated. But because I'm a dumbass, I ride in the winter. So I got me some heated gloves. No, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies or anything, so don't think that. So I got me some nice heated ones. Nice, warm, resistant, and I got the little knuckle padding as well and everything. Plug these in right here. I get some heated gloves, get some heat in there. Nice and cool. These are not cheap at all either. This is only for me riding in the winter because I'm a dumbass like that, because I don't mind riding all year. Depending on where you're at, this could easily be not needed at all, or if you're stubborn like me, you could be riding in the winter for a long time with these. That's it for your glove. One of the last pieces of semi-essential riding gear I would highly recommend is going to be some riding boots. They don't have to be nothing complicated or something like that. Just get you some nice, durable pair of boots. If you're uncomfortable with that, you can wear shoes, but boots are pretty much necessary for most riding courses. If you want some boots or some specific riding boots, I personally wear the Alpine Star boots. Nice riding boots. They've been with me since I started, and I've had them since then. I'm not sponsored, but I still highly recommend getting you some boots of any kind for riding. Just in case something happens, the boots can protect your feet. It's just for feet protection. The last piece of gear I recommend is something that's so simple that you should definitely already have one anyway at home. A jacket. Something to cover your entire torso, anything like that. Most MSF courses will require you to wear one of any kind, but a simple jacket can do wonders for you. You don't have to wear it in any everyday riding, but I would recommend you having a jacket at all times. Sometimes it's nicer out, sometimes it's hot out, depending on where you live at, and it might be too hot for a jacket, but just a simple, nice, thickish jacket will do wonders for you. Me personally, when it's nice out, I have this jacket. It's an armored jacket. It does great. I have my logo on the back of it. Again, shameless sponsor, shameless, but in general, nice armored jacket. Armor pads here, here, and here, 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 and here, back and everything, front. Look at that logo. You know you like that logo. But anyway, a jacket, something simple. That's all. Don't be hard at it. A few other accessories I actually recommend, but are not essential. These are just quality of life things. First thing is going to be a phone mount. A phone mount will just make it to where you have easy access to your phone, so you're not digging for it, looking for it, or anything. Plus, you should be off that thing to begin with as much as you can. Second thing to even help out and compare with that is going to be a Bluetooth system of some kind in your helmet. Something you have easy access to. A lot of people, when they're first starting, they get headphones in their helmet to save some money and everything. It's cool and all until you take your helmet off all the time, and you gotta keep fighting your headphones every time you take it off. I usually use a Cardo system. I use a Cardo Pack Talk Edge. I'm not sponsored, so don't think that. One and last thing I always recommend is going to be a camera of some kind. It could be a GoPro, an Insta360, something to record your rides just in case something happens. You can do it for content. You can do it just in case insurance purposes, whatever the case. Just know If you get pulled over with that thing, it can be confiscated. If not, they're going to use it against you. So you don't have to with that one, but that's up to you. But I definitely recommend the phone mount, and I definitely recommend the Bluetooth system. If you don't want the Bluetooth system, you can go and put some Bluetooth headphones in under your helmet. It's not going to be comfortable, I can tell you that. But once you start with a Bluetooth system, it's hard going back. Take it from me and everyone else I got to get one. It really is different. Usually car. Hey, post-production me here. My dumbass forgot to mention 2 more essential mods for your bike. 8mm spools. They cost like 20-30 bucks. They're not really expensive, but you definitely going to want them for your bike in general. They are pretty much a must-have for your bike. Another thing I forgot to mention that goes with them is going to be the rear wheel stand. It basically with those two, you can prop your bike up and work on your bike, whether it be the chain or the wheel or the tire or anything else. It really is pretty much an essential whenever you're working on your bike. Another thing, if you're really going to be working on your bike, is a front wheel stand to go with it. That one's a little less necessity, but that rear wheel one and the 8mm spools definitely are something you want to get for your bike. I'm gonna pass the video back to the other me before post-production. Feel free to call him a dumbass for forgetting that. Hey, we all make mistakes, we ain't perfect. Those are just some everyday riding gear I highly recommend people to get when they're getting into the biking. It's not going to be cheap. This is not a cheap thing to get into, but it is worth it in the long run. Make sure you get the essentials first and then anything else for quality of life. If I missed anything, which I know I did a lot, I didn't even cover winter riding. We can do that in another video. If I missed anything else, feel free to put them down in the comments or anything, or just tell me. I'll be reading them, and if I see something that I like, I'll put it in a video topic and we can talk about other things. But for now, that's it. You know what to do for all those buttons down there. Peace.